Okay, I grab your attention. Anyways, people have like short attention span when it comes to like videos like these, especially when you have to present yourself. In the last two video shots of this, no, I'm not a furry. No, neither am I Defa itself. I'm just the spirit of Halloween is coming up, so I want to embrace that spirit. Hi. It's uncomfortable looking at videos, especially when you have two cameras. Also, it's uncomfortable speaking slowly because I'm a very fast speaker. But my name is Christopher Orozco, the guy behind Joy Boy Illustrator. If I'm making eye contact directly, I got two lights blinding me, but I'm pretending that you're there with me and here with me today. Understand? Alright, cool. I am treating this like a class because I have taught for the last 3 or 5 years now, and I got really comfortable with meeting 30 to 40 people. I even presented a lot during college. And as you can tell, I'm a very eloquent speaker.
Not all the time, but most of the time.
I'm here to present as an artist. One thing that I was inspired by is this Pose Action Collection. Now these are for animators if you want to understand sequence shots, but I'm not selling this. What I'm selling is my own version of it, what I was inspired to do. And why talk about it when I could showcase it? And yeah. Hi! Welcome to the Volume 1 360 Poses. Obviously this is rated 18 plus, adults only. My voice might have been lower. I did get out of work, but hold on. I'm getting personal. I'm just gonna roll with the punches. Yeah, so obviously this is for a pose study book, educational purpose material for adults. There's nothing erotic about these shots. There's nothing sensual about these shots. Mostly it's just static, motionless poses with a little bit of action in between. What do I mean by that? Well, let's just jump straight to it. So obviously there's like a pep talk for you, especially if you're starting out as an artist or you're learning how to do poses and understanding how they work, whether it's a gesture drawing, whether maybe you just want to understand how anatomy works, or maybe you just want to get more interesting shots for your next inspiration. This ain't an animation book, it's a pose book. So I'll say it again, it's just a pose book. These poses are static. They don't move, they're interesting enough to study on their own. It is a total of 20 pages. As for the pet talk, I was going to read it, but I just you can pause the video here and you're more than welcome to just read it on your own. But it's just something to help you as an artist really get to the bottom just getting started out. I think every artist deserves a little pep talk at the beginning of the book. So right away I already blurred it. I blurred every single page, but just to give you an idea, this is all one pose. Like all this is a pose at different angles, and that's literally what I mentioned at the beginning as a guide to help you. This is your perspective. You don't move. They don't move either. The only thing that's happening is they're being turned on the wheel and you're getting different angles. Now put them in sequence if you want to mark it on your self-study book or whatever reasons you want to use it. But this is all one pose and they're being turned at an angle. It's 360 and I love it. Some of these are pretty interesting shots, but it's all the same pose. So remember, just because the image gets bigger, it's just an illusion. It's just your perspective and whatever object gets closer to the eye. So some of these you're going to get multiple angles. Others are just going to be very unique. So like this part right here, I did enlarge it for a purpose. This right here, once again, multiple angles. This is the top view. This one has multiple shots, and I did leave a comment here at the bottom. I know I broke the equal spacing rule on these pages, but the 360 shots were really good to trim down, so I squeezed in as much as I could. So really, just to give you an understanding how the body works into perspective. So this is more of a perspective pose book, and just a gesture drawing. However, that's basically it. Nothing too fancy, nothing too complicated. Just a preview of all this. And I want to give out special thanks to Drawing Reference August 2. They are an awesome studio. They actually provided some really amazing reference images. I didn't use all of it. I decided to just make it a short book. And if this sells really well, and it's only $5 by the way. Like, most pose books of this quality, especially in sequence, you're probably paying like 20 or 30. I think that's ridiculous. Even this man sold it to like a really good price on licensing. I think every artist deserves affordable education, and I made it to $5. So go have at it. It's very simple. They're very artist friendly. I recommend checking them out on ArtStation. And also shout out to me because I put together this whole PDF book. I was inspired by another pose book, as mentioned before earlier in my clip. Real Action Pose Collection High School Girls Action Edition by Isawa Karasawa. It's a pretty cool book, especially if you like action. It's what's the word? It's really animation sequence based, and I highly recommend that if you're into like drawing action. Or there's also the Pose 2 collection, which I'm gonna show a picture of it too. The collections are really amazing. It's all animation sequence, and it's just exactly like this. No minimalistic background, just the model themselves doing poses or action shots. And sequence too, by the way. So I'm planning on doing more, so cheers to I'm assuming Karasawa. Highly recommend checking out their books, and also checking out my Linktree if you can, because I'll be posting more, and also my Redbubble store. So that's basically it. You're probably wondering, well, I could just, just watch this video and just pause at any time. Well, once again, I blurred it, so you're not going to get the full image. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming to my video or advertisement on Instagram. And I'll see you guys in the future as I'll be posting more. So check out my Linktree if you want to get access to this PDF book. And I highly encourage you checking out my other web pages. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a great night. And if I don't see you, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you all.